Hello, good evening. It's Thursday night, and I've just got my first game of chess played there, and I won straight away with another good mate. So I'm just going to put it up here. It started off. I was in a little bit of trouble at the beginning. Actually, I played it was e4, e6, d4, and then straight away with queen h4. Now the dangers are here is that if you try to bring your knight across here to defend this square, then the bishop comes out and pins it to your king, and then you end up, if you bring your bishop out to break the pin, then when he takes your knight and you bring your bishop back up, you lose your pawn on e5. So I saw that happening, but as soon as he brought it out, I just thought, let's just go ahead with it anyway, because I can never really think of, I know that I'll be down a pawn, but I didn't think it would be too much. Alright, I'm white, I shouldn't be down a pawn, but then he's black and he has his queen out already, and I'm going to be able to kick his queen across the board and get a little bit of counterplay, even if I'm down the pawn. So we'll just show you how it goes. So it goes knight c3, and then sure thing, bishop b4, knight f3 just to attack that queen, and then he goes on ahead with bishop takes c3. I break the pin now, well, not the pin, but I break the pin after he takes, and then it's queen e4 takes the pawn, and then bishop e2 just to block the check, then knight b2, and then rook to b1, and then knight a3. So I mean, I was thinking to myself, what a terrible way to start a game, but I just thought, play on. Castle, knight f6, bishop to d3. Now I think to myself, I'm going to start to kick his queen, so bishop d3, queen to d5 again, c4, d6, d5, really just trying to break open his e-file there and maybe hit him with a check and see what happens. He castles, and now once again I think he castled into trouble here. I'm sitting myself and going, well, now you sure you really want to castle that size, because sooner or later, I'm going to have my knight up to here straight away, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm already hitting this square, and I'm thinking, okay, so let's see, this is a danger point here, so let's take the queen to here, and somehow take the bishop back to here, and let's see if we can get rid of this knight. So that was the way I was thinking, and I'll just show you how it goes. It just shows you need to attack hard in chess sometimes, and you'll come out with the results. So it was knight to g5 straight away, e takes d5. Again, I'm not I think he was trying to open a file, but queen c2, get my queen where it needed to be. D takes c4 again, I'm not sure. I mean, yes, he's mopping up two of my pawns, but I'm getting something going here in the middle. So straight away I have to do it now. The break is on, so you need to get the check in. So it's bishop takes h7, king h8, bishop c3 to hit the knight, b5 again. I'm not sure if it was the best move. I think somehow he should have maybe, think what I would have done in that position. Probably something more like, let me think. The problem is that this square is fairly difficult to defend, isn't it? And he can't move his knight, so somehow I would probably bring my queen back to e7 to defend the knight. I think it's probably the best move, but then I'm probably going to bring my rook across. So I think he's opened an attack far too fast here. So then I ended up with knight takes f6, and then the queen takes f6. So had the queen been on e7, I suppose he would have recaptured in that position anyway, and it ends it back to the same position as the board was in the last place. So I think at this stage it's already like a move or two earlier. By the time my bishop's there, it's already mate. If the game's over as far as I can see, because it's bishop to g8. Now if he takes the knight, queen to h7 is still check, and if he takes the bishop with the rook or the king, then queen to h7 is still check. So queen takes g5, mate. So there's another nice win, and I hope you enjoyed that video. And these are my new types of video now, where I'm not going through and putting it on the Windows Media Generator. I'm just using Debut to record exactly what I'm saying at the minute, and then just loading it as an AVI file, which YouTube seems to accept anyway. So I hope you enjoyed that. Another look at mate on the king side. This time it was more of a Well, I'm not quite sure what the opening was because he was quite advanced. I might go and have a look at letsplaychess.com, King's Crusher's site there, and have a look to see what particular open it was that Black used there. So I hope you all enjoyed this, and stay tuned. Thank you.